Good evening, School District of Indian River County. This is your Superintendent, Dr. Moore, here with, as promised, an update regarding where we are as a system within all three of our options. So today is an opportunity briefly to discuss where we are and how is it going as it relates to COVID in this new reality. We are concluding our fourth week of school, and we're very excited with the problem solving and the consistent effort that we've put in place in order to ensure each and every single child, regardless of the option, is receiving a quality education. And we continue to make that commitment to you. As we are in this new delivery of instruction within all three options, our commitment to you as a community is to continue to stay at it, to continue to problem solve, to ensure each and every child is receiving a transformational education, an opportunity to connect with world-class educators who are in our schools going above and beyond, creating new realities, new systems and structures as it relates to the experience that they're providing for our children to ensure they have the opportunity to define their potential. And as a result of their interaction and relationship with our teachers and our staff, they can spend a lifetime fulfilling that potential. So I begin by saying thank you to you for all of your patience, your willingness to work with us, your willingness to share with us to ensure we as a system are in support of you as a family, providing a quality education for your children. And we will continue to do that. And this is an opportunity to seek information from you, provide you information, while at the same time seek information from you. We as a system are committed to providing a free and appropriate public education for you in the midst of a pandemic, which means we need to be flexible, which means we need to be able to step back, evaluate the reality, seek information from those who are receiving this education in order to ensure we continuously improve it and among that reality in order to ensure that it is the absolute best given this unprecedented time. So if you look here, let's kind of walk backwards and look where we have gone as a system. When you look at COVID-19, all of us made selections as it related to the three instructional models. You made those selections in July, the middle of July. Where we are as it relates to COVID now versus July is significantly different. So if you look at the screen now, you'll see the primary piece of the screen looks at us as a community. And you see on 9/14, there were 10 positive cases with an average of 4.6 positivity rate. We averaged between 2 and 4%, as you can see from the bottom slide, over the last 2 weeks. Very proud of that, and we all should take pride in that in comparison to our surrounding counties. That's 2 or 3% better than our surrounding counties, which means we are doing things that are paying off. We're closer to returning to normal in comparison to our neighbors. If you look to the other side of the screen where it says district data, you'll see since returning to school, we've had in our brick and mortar 10 students identified as being positive in 3 staff members. Those would be the opportunities in which we've worked with the health department to conduct our quarantines, ensuring when that does happen, those students had the work, they knew exactly where to access that work in order to continue that educational experience. So this gives us a current picture as to where we are as a system as it relates to COVID-19. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it much better than it was when we started in this situation and problem solving around 3 different options? Absolutely. When you look at our instructional models, we want to provide you with an update. So all 3 options, once again, brick and mortar, that is an experience where 62% of our students are participating in. That is the coming to school with the social distancing requirements and systems that we've created in order to keep everyone safe and secure. Option 2 was that 18-week commitment going through January. Those were families that said we're going to remain in this option through the first semester, which is the first and second 9 weeks. And then option 3 was delivered as what we entitled a transitional model. And this transitional model was for the parents who said, you know what, I'm not there quite yet. I want to continue to monitor that situation. And over the last several weeks, I've had the opportunity to listen to parents saying, I want to continue within this transitional model for a longer amount of time. And I've also heard from parents on the other side saying, I can't wait to get my student back in the brick or mortar experience. So as we begin to plan, we're seeking input from you in order to ensure that we can create an experience that is right for you as a family. So what you will see in the coming weeks, starting next Monday, is an opportunity for you to provide us feedback, provide us information regarding, do you intend to return your son or daughter who is in the option 3, the transitional, to the brick and mortar experience, or would you like to continue with the brick and mortar experience? We need this information to appropriately plan. We're willing to be flexible. We're willing to create an experience for your child that allows you as a family member to feel safe and feel comfortable, but we need this information as quickly as possible. So next week, before making any decisions, we will look to learn from you. We're asking you to complete this survey if you are in option 2 or option 3. We understand there are some students in option 2 who may want to return to their brick and mortar experience, and we want to plan for that. And then option 3, is it returning to the brick and mortar experience or continuing within the transitional experience? That information will allow us to put together a plan to come back in the middle of next week, towards the end of next week, to provide information to you on how we're going to accomplish that. There are a lot of moving parts. There are a lot of things that need to be considered. We understand the quality of education that takes place in brick and mortar experience, while at the same time, we also understand there's quality education taking place in options 2 and 3. And as you make your decision, I would encourage you to look at all factors. Your level of comfort as it relates to COVID is a primary consideration. The quality and progress that your son or daughter is experiencing within each of those models. Are they receiving and finding success within those traditional models or those virtual models? That is a big piece of consideration. We do have progress reports going home throughout this week, so that's an opportunity really to look at the progress of your son or daughter within the model. The highest level of support that we can provide is in that brick and mortar experience, and we will continue to problem solve and create multiple opportunities in options 2 and 3 as we move forward as needed. So once we have that information, we will be coming back on to Facebook to give an update. Please take the time, speak as a family. Know that your school district is here to be flexible, to create an experience that is right for you. This is a dialogue, this is a conversation, this is an opportunity for us to listen, learn, and create an experience that allows your child to receive the world-class education that he or she so rightfully deserves. Thank you.